So for this site, our first task was to rip out the old rail, dig down and rebuild the formation up. What we found was the geotechnical equivalent of custard or a thick soup. We weren't expecting it at all. We ended up having to accelerate our program. We brought in additional people, additional plant. We had our night shift as contingency. We ended up cutting down an extra 1.5 meters than what we were expecting, and our total dig depth was 2.6 meters. And we were able to basically throw manpower and machines at it, get the dig out completed, and then rebuild it up on time and to program.
This is a project which is building a new power substation, feeding more power into the Auckland rail network.
We've put down the office buildings, and we got power generated from Vector all the way through underground towards the switch building and then also to the SFCs, and it basically will power more trains.
So essentially what C9 is doing is part of the CR program. So we're getting ready. And what we're doing is 130 meters of swap track. And then what makes it interesting is we're using LTT blocks as our rail system, which is quite different from what we have the other network. So it's kind of new system, and seeing a lot of stuff happening over here, it's really exciting.
We're out here on this Christmas block line, and we're replacing these two crossovers. This is actually quite a complex job. We're installing these crossovers on curves, which is quite a unique arrangement. So we pre-build them in our depot, and it makes it a lot more efficient and safe when we come to install them on site. It is challenging to give up a Christmas every year. It takes a lot of support, from our families, and we're very grateful for our families to enable us to do this.
There's two things that are going on at Middlemore. One, we've got the station build, which down as a building. We're building a third main around the back side of the existing platform there. That involves putting a new lift shaft, new pedestrian access ways, and rearranging the car park. Through the Wiriti Otahu section, we've delivered 4.4 kilometres of track renewal. We've got to remove all the ballast, strip all the ballast to waste, excavate down. Most of the pavement should be 700 mils. What we're finding is that the material down there is extremely poor, and we're having to go down another 4, sometimes 600 mils. There's no real stations between Drury and Pukekohe. So what we're doing is building 3 new stations down there, one at Drury, one at Nakaroa, and then one down at Pairata. So Pairata is the last train station before you get down to Pukekohe. It's a very vital part of the network to open up that whole southern region.
This is a really fast growing part of Auckland. Over 130,000 people will move here or living around here over the next 2 decades. 50,000 jobs being created. You've got massive investments coming. It's an incredibly exciting day, and it's great to be here to market as Minister of Transport.
We're opening up 3 new stations shortly. We're opening up Wiriti Park, Freight Line Corridor. This is a significant economic development and urban development program. Opening up Papakura to Pukekohe accelerates the growth in Tamaki Makaurau.
1875, the first train station in Papakura, and here we are, 2025, with a brand fantastic new station and a wonderful service which will just open up the transport network for our wonderful people from the community out in front in Papakura. So congratulations KiwiRail, mammoth day, really proud of you, thank you.